as well. Welcome back to Arise Primetime. I'm Sumner Sambo. And of course, our own Dr. Constance Ikokwu joins us right now to take a look at some of the issues raised earlier. Just very quick one on Edo. What do you make of the former minister and his ambition to actually become the governor of Edo State amid all the ongoing crisis among aspirants?
He painted a fair picture of what has transpired, during the sessions where they were trying to reduce the number of the aspirants. 29 is a lot of people
a very large number
for a governorship election. I think, however, the thing to say is that in every election there has to be a winner and a loser. I think it's important to emphasize that so that the aspirants bear that in mind, that elections, it's not a do or die exercise. So you're pruned out, fine. We have to go on to the election proper. And the other thing is that the APC says it wants to take the state back from the PDP, because it was an APC state, but Godwin Obaseki moved over to the PDP. And so in this type of process where they're trying to find a candidate for the election, it poses a lot of challenges in fighting and divisions and all sorts of things. So the most important thing is to manage the process properly and efficiently so that people feel that it's fair and transparent and the party is honorable and equitable in the way that it has carried out everything.
And there's an accusation by one of the group, the concerned APC stakeholders in Edo State, saying that, look, they're already seeing someone's hand in the midst of this election process. That happens to be the APC leader in Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshomole, accusing him and asking him to stay off and allow the process to birth an acceptable candidate. But of course, as the APC senator who's leading, and of course who they have agreed that is the leader of the party in the state, shouldn't he have a say?
Well, not necessarily a say. He's not the lord and monarch of the party. He's just a member of the party. And that's why I said it's necessary that the party shows that it is impartial in whatever it's doing. You don't want people to switch allegiance to your opposition because they feel that they're not being treated fairly. So whatever people are saying in the background, the party should definitely listen to that and make corrections where necessary.
Yeah, and we quickly move on to the student loan program. It's a program that I really love. A lot of Nigerians are really waiting to see if we could, as a country, revive this. Remember, in those days, we used to have it until people kept on collecting loans and the addresses could not be found, and the program just went into thin air. What do you make of what the presidential assistant had to say about this program?
He was very flowery, and you expect that because he works for the president.
Yeah,
although he might be passionate about the program. Now the thing is that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So you might have good intentions. The most important thing is the impact that it makes and the worthiness of the program. So the execution. At the end of the day, is it going to be executed properly? They talk about there won't be human intervention. Are we going to see that? But much more than that, we talk about student loan. I'm glad that they're also expanding it to vocational education, because not everybody will go to university. Not everybody has the smarts for higher education. But let's also backtrack and talk about primary and secondary education as well, apart from university, because we have a young population, right?
Can the government actually bear such a cost if we go down to the primary
it can be state,
secondary school
not
levels?
only federal government, the state government should be involved, the local government should be involved. The reason why I bring this up is that the median age in this country is 18. About 70% of our population is under 30, and about 42% is under 15. So you're growing at a rapid rate, and this is the skills and the population that you need in future to power your economy. So this could be a blessing, this could be a curse as well. So if you provide primary education and secondary free of charge, free education, because a lot of people do not even have the money to finish secondary education, not to talk about university education. So if we plug loopholes in terms of wastage of money in the country, if we prune down ministries, departments, agencies, we have too many ministers, we have too many government offices that are duplicating functions, we have so much wastage in the system. Nigeria can provide primary and secondary education free of charge in this country.
Well,
I think we should make that a priority. It will be good for our nation. It will take us far.
All right, and just before I let you go, the primary funding source for this student loan program is actually from education tax. The FIRS has said that, look, this is where we're going to primarily fund it. But the SSC was actually saying that, look, even wealthy Nigerians could donate into it. Do you think that it's a program that will actually convince a lot of Nigerians to want to support the education tax, and then, of course, maybe some billionaires actually fund it, like through endowment and all of that?
It depends on how you manage it. You know, bear in mind that you're not even funding your university education adequately, because your government that pilfers resources all over the country. So if people see that you're not managing the resources very well, why would they want to, you know, endow a fund in the university? You know, when you go to most of the universities, they're almost places that lack, you know, brilliance and excellence because they lack funding. So we have to be innovative and accountable in the way that we run government programs, government functions, and do them properly. So I think it's a good thing all over the world. Private individuals, you know, they have graduated from schools, go there, endow a fund and give back. You know, it's something that can be done, but if you're not accountable for the resources that you have been given, there's no way anybody wants to bring in their money.
All right, Dr. Constance Ikokwu, thank you so much. And of course, the issues of education tax have always been controversial. Let's hope that when this money is eventually made available to the Student Loan Board, it will be used adequately. Well, that's how it's been for this edition of Arise Primetime. Do join us again tomorrow. From me and the entire team here in Abuja, goodbye and thank you for watching. I'm Somna Sambo.